Welcome to the Nerd Party.
I'm Darren Moser.
I'm Philip Gilfus.
I'm Daniel Prue.
And this is City Alpha 3. Hello and welcome to City Alpha 3, a Star Trek podcast here on the Nerd Party Network. I am Darren Moser and I am joined, as always, by my fellow co-hosts, Philip and Daniel. So, Daniel, are you starting the great 4K movie rewatch, or what kind of Trek consuming are you doing right now? Because besides Prodigy, we haven't had the tidal wave yet. It's cresting. It's almost here. But how is your rewatches or your Trek enjoyment going?
It's true. I'm sure we'll talk about it at some point, but we got a whole bunch of announcements just this past week. So, but I have still been making my way through Deep Space Nine, season 3 now. And nice. We just watched the episode called Baby Jem'Hadar. That's not the actual title. But that is the synopsis, basically.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
We all know that.
So that's going really well, man. Even the boring Bajoran stuff is
not as boring.
Not so bad. I'll say not so bad. It's definitely my least favorite element of the show because we just also watched the episode where they turned Kira into a Cardassian to try to trick her.
Oh, that's a good one.
She really was a Cardassian the whole time, Daniel. Weren't you fooled?
Obviously, that's not where it was going, but there's that. But that episode has Garrick in it, man. So it's like there's always something good about an episode. So
I kind of want Cardassian Kira to meet up with Romulan Troy and have like a super secret.
See, look, there's a great future episode topic when people were other aliens.
Romulan Kirk?
Cisco and O'Brien and Odo as Klingons.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Data is Romulan. Yeah, you're saying.
Riker as his on that first contact planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna put it on.
Neelix as Ferengi.
Oh yeah.
Which is double ironic.
Or B'Elanna as both human and
that was pretty
Klingon
cool.
Exclusively,
yep. Pretty trippy.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, besides that, Philip, what about you?
Or Archer as I just popped in my head. Archer as caveman Archer.
I don't think that was purposeful. I think that was
sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
That has to be sort of. Yeah. So a few things going on. As much as I don't want to say bash. Critique. As much as I critique Discovery, I did go ahead and buy the Discovery A, wink, Hero Collector's Edition, the regular, not the XL, because I don't,
Did you remember to remove that packaging connecting the cells? Oh, that's on purpose. Okay.
Yes. So it's, of course, now this is my own fault. If I didn't look close enough. It doesn't even have, NCC 1031-8 even on it, but whatever.
It doesn't have a registry on it.
It doesn't even have U.S. Discovery on it. It's over there. I can't reach it.
So it's just some other ship.
Yeah.
Is it very simplistic or something?
I mean, it's because I didn't get the XL because I'm not, made of money. But it's the regular one. But Discovery, of course, is pretty long. Again, it'd help if I get it, but I'm not going to. But it's a pretty long ship, so it's very striking. When I look at it, it's very striking. It looks like it, and you sort of have the way the plastic connects. The nacelles, of course, do come separate, so you sort of, you connect it to the main ship with the plastic. Again, look, is it my favorite series? No. Is it my favorite ship? No. But I do want to be represented. I do want to support the franchise. So I got some Discovery stuff.
The rings circle?
No. Yeah, I got the spare.
So wait, so you have to attach the nacelles. There's no registry number. The rings don't
got
circle.
hosed. I'm telling you, got hosed. What? Just like the whole series. Well, anyway,
I'm gonna start. I won't start collecting my models until they all are made of programmable matter and do really cool stuff.
Then you only need one model. And you're good to go. You just change it based Mondays it's the Enterprise D, Tuesdays, whatever.
No, I did pre-order. You didn't have to, but if you get an X amount, you get free delivery. So, I have to get it now. But I did pre-order because there was some few choices. None of them are cheap. Then none of them are expensive. So, because what did I want? I want the Discovery Enterprise because that one's pretty cool looking, I think.
Right.
And
it's a nice modernization of a classic look.
And then the Enterprise ring ship that we talked about a little bit. I want that one. That's cool. What I ended up getting is I pre-ordered USS Titan. I should say the new USS Titan. They do have a Titan that's existing, but it's not very detailed. But this is like sort of the lower decks.
This is the animated one.
Yeah. So yeah. So you press a button and a saxophone starts playing. So yeah.
And warp in 5, 6, 7, 8.
What does that even mean?
I feel bad for the ensign being like, wait, so are we going warp 5 or 6 or 7 or 8? Which warp do you want?
You know,
Captain?
it's the warp factors you don't go that really matter.
That's a jazz joke.
Or Riker's just like, I don't believe in going in even number warp velocities.
Improv.
7.2. Why? I just felt like that today.
And then, of course, all of my household goods from America arrive. So it's basically like Halloween Star Trek, because I have now like 10 boxes of my Star Trek stuff, and of course, nowhere to put them. But that's fun.
I did see the post from your missus where she's like, I heard these weird noises coming from the room, and it was just you putting up the door cover where it looks like it's a Star Trek corridor going through, and I'm like, Philip is home.
Yep. Enterprise decoder right here to my right as I look. Yeah. So it's my holodeck program, I suppose. So yeah, things are going well. So continuing my Voyager rewatch. I just watched. I forget the name of the episode title. You know, I know if I say this, you're going to be like, well, that's that episode. But there's something to it. It's the episode where Neelix feels like he can't contribute anymore. So he basically goes lies to lies to lies to lies with this other Talaxian and gets like deep into this kind of problematic, illegal, shady business just because he's trying to get these star maps so he can still be useful. And
at the end, they're like, we don't care about that.
Exactly.
We didn't need to do
He's actually happy to be punished because, he's like, well, I guess we got to leave. And she's like, not that easy. No. And so, but I mean, it's a sweet little episode.
Yeah. No, yeah. There's always some good. I've actually been rewatching some Stargate still, and in season
Trek.
6, enjoying those.
That's the show. Star Trek.
I mean, it has Star Trek actors occasionally. There's Robert Picardo's on it every once in a while, but actually, the one I watched had John Delancey.
Robert Picardo was on Stargate?
Yeah, he is like the.
Don't say the Doctor.
President of Earth.
No. He's like a, I think he starts as like a senator or something, but he ends up basically as the head of the IOC, which is the International Stargate, like overseeing organization. So,
is
he friendly or is he antagonistic?
Bureaucrats are usually bad.
Yeah, he's like bureaucratically antagonistic, meaning he's always like, I don't know if you guys are the right guys to be making these decisions and going on these adventures, but in the end, like, he does support.
He's the Admiral
what they're doing.
I was gonna say he's the Admiralty. Yeah,
he basically is. Yeah, I mean, I think there's an episode where he goes off world and like gets a taste of reality of like, this is the decisions we're making on a day-to-day basis, and he's like, okay. There are more other characters that are way more antagonistic than him. He's kind of like the neutral governing body of like, of course, like if they just agreed with everything, then there wouldn't be any conflict in the story. So
is he main
Star Trek writer?
Is he main character or is he just recurring?
No, he's a guest at best, like maybe a handful of episodes.
But still, he can double dip on those sci-fi conventions, right?
Oh yeah, he can definitely.
He's still getting his China Beach checks. What are you talking about?
I just saw, I'm trying to remember her last name, but Jewel.
From Firefly?
Yeah, from Firefly.
Jewel
States.
Yeah.
I was going to say Straits or States. So she just got on TikTok, and it's been really cute because a lot of people have been doing little clips of her lines from Firefly. And, but also, she was also in Stargate Atlantis for many years.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So, yeah, there's a lot of crossover. But the episode I watched had John Delancey in it, and he is just a, conniving political businessman guy. Like, don't trust him.
A callback to his My Little Pony role, right?
Yes. He was very Discord as the entire time. But it's cool. It's cool seeing him act and talk in full sentences and do all that. I'm just meaning versus like Q has a very he says things very briefly.
Did you watch, because this is, which should be up your alley, because this is definitely like 6 degrees separation, because of course it was also with Richard Dean Anderson. The series, I'm forgetting the name, it was basically a Briscoe County Jr. knockoff, where John Delancey was like the inventor, like if you remember Briscoe County. The guy who played Gomez originally was the inventor, and John Delancey plays that role in this series, where Richard Dean Anderson is kind of like this, kind of just the sort of.
No, I never caught that one. I've only ever seen him also do
Legend.
MacGyver.
I want to say. Let me have to look it up here.
But yeah, it was fun seeing other stars show up in different episodes.
Legend. I had it right there on the. I knew it. Okay, yeah. Legend, 1995, 1 season. Of course, Briscoe only went, I think, 2 seasons. But anyway, so yeah, Legend.
Trying to think. So 95. So that would have been right before Stargate started, because I think Stargate was late 90s.
Yeah, that's John Delancey, and then that's Richard Dean Anderson with a mustache.
Now, is it like Western or like set in time? Okay, because I'm getting.
Yeah, like I said, just like
hundreds vibe.
Yeah, it's just like Briscoe County. It's just straight ripple.
Well, I mean, I'd have to know what Briscoe County is.
Oh, you've never seen Briscoe County Jr.? Oh, come on, guys. I can only do so much here.
It sounds like you're making things up. I know you're not. But it's like, you've never seen so and so.
It stars, of course, famous character actor, in all the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Bruce Campbell.
Thank you, Bruce Campbell. It stars, and yeah, it's great show in the '90s. When you guys were in elementary school. I don't know.
See, the weirdest thing for me was when John Delancey showed up in Breaking Bad. Because then I had to kind of take him seriously.
Yeah, he had a whole storyline there. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like weird. I'm not used to him being just like that kind of a dude,
Man, I'm looking at the mustaches and I'm like, I don't know if I can accept this as John Delancey and Richard Dean Anderson.
I mean, it's not as again. You didn't watch Briscoe. It's not as good as Briscoe, so you can certainly check it out. And it's probably fine in and of itself. I mean, it's kind of comedy, but not like over the top. But it has a vibe, as they say. Quirky. That's the word.
Anyway, but today I wanted us to chat a little bit about the new Picard season coming up, and we've seen
Picard.
The Picard episode.
Picard.
But we have seen a new trailer, and that trailer did reveal Guinan in the show. I'm not sure she's in the first episode, but she's definitely in the show, and I think. Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, not that we kind of didn't know that already. I think it was pretty heavily implied.
Well, I was going to say, technically, what revealed Guinan in season 2 was Picard going on to her talk
Patrick
show.
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. What's the
talk?
The
View.
View.
Called the talk. Oh, the View. You're right.
The View, and asked her to be in season 2.
The View wasn't as good as the talk, but it was.
You're right. I was just thinking that was actually a different show.
So we did know she was going to be probably involved in some capacity, but yes, of course, this is actual, real confirmation.
Right.
So
it is. Yeah, she's in her trademark maroon, top and hat.
She hasn't changed since.
Nope.
She's on Forward Street.
Goldberg, because she looks, Alorian, to be sure.
Yeah, the robes, help disguise for anyone. Yeah.
Well, and we're just about to, like I said, head into the. Hey, sweetie.
That was
I love the expression.
She just froze. That was funny.
But every other Sunday I've been in here. Wait, that's not right.
That was good.
I think she's just going to see the guinea pigs. I just noted the time. Okay. So we're just about to hit this wave of Star Trek. I think I pulled up the list. Come on, people. Lists on websites, they help, because the article I read, I'm like, I'm trying to piece this together in my mind, but I cannot visualize what you were saying. And fortunately, the internet,
I didn't see the chart
together.
Yeah.
We talked for a whole episode about this subject. We're like, man, I hope that they have like a whiteboard or something that's like lists them in chronological order.
Definitely.
So.
Well, because
and then a week later they drop it all.
Yeah,
we were reading things off of Memory Alpha. They were like, wait, this info is still like in the void. Like it's not fully sure. So we have Prodigy rounding out from January 20th to February 3rd. Then we have Discovery part B with episode 8 through episode 13. But the last 3 episodes of Discovery overlap with the beginning of Picard, which goes straight through 10 episodes into May. And then the last episode of Picard overlaps with the first episode of Strange New Worlds, which we get through 10 episodes straight. And then we have, quote unquote, the Zeitgeist is through July 7th, but then we have later in 22
Lower Decks
season 3 and Prodigy season 1.5 or whatever, rounding out the end of Prodigy.
Because we're doing it by
Prodigy
quarters.
Still needs,
yeah.
And that's true. I don't know if it's going to be a whole 10 or if they're going to do 5 and 5.
I bet it's going to be 5 and 5.
Yeah. it's so weird what they're doing with Prodigy. They're just like chopping it up and like filling cracks. It's so
As I've said before, if there's any audience that notoriously has long attention spans, it's children. I mean, you can just
An important point to note is that every single series has already been renewed for
like 5 times over,
like 2 or 3 seasons at least. Yeah.
So all
like
this
Strange
stuff-
New Worlds already has season 2. I mean, I'm not even joking. I think that's true.
No, they do. And I think and Picard is season 3. They've confirmed that.
Yep.
I believe.
Discovery
Discovery's
season
getting
5.
Season 5. But it's getting cut back on episodes. Apparently, the only reason they had a longer
To 10.
season was because they have a Netflix deal or something. But
Yeah.
So now it seems 10 is the limit in Star Trek shows, which it's like, I mean, I remember the days when 24 episode was the limit.
Hey, it's better than like 3 episodes of Sherlock. You know what I'm saying?
that's right. Every 7 years or whatever.
And a Star Trek Christmas special to fill in the gaps somewhere.
Hey, maybe they'll start those. You know, we can start the petitions now. Get in the comments.
But but it's, I mean, like I said, it's a wave of Star Trek about to hit us. And
You forgot the most important announcement, though, Darren.
oh, which one did I
The
miss?
most important announcement is the fact that the whatever it's called, the one show that we haven't heard of, was
Section
not
31.
announced. Section
the
31,
Section 31 show.
has
Hey guys,
not been
I'm pretty
announced,
sure
so-
the Section 31 show is dead.
Not only will it never air, it's already been renewed for season 2. So,
Yeah, that's right. In the other universe.
I do not think that is happening.
well, I and I'm forgetting the guy's name, and that's my fault. Ash is the real life person. Because he's a British actor. Because I saw an interview he was doing. And he's like, yeah, Michelle's really busy, but I haven't heard anything. I'm like, it's not happening.
But I mean, what are you going to say? And that's just the way it went. You should have stayed on the ship. Why'd you get off the ship? It's like, no, Ash, we need a shot of you not getting on the ship for our take. No, I am not. I'm staying on the ship. You're going to have to, what is the Simpsons episode where like, and then so-and-so went to heaven and disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
But yes. Well, okay. So, but leading into Star Trek Picard, which we know season 1 is going to be March 3rd.
Season 2.
Oh, you're right. I saw the 201 and that threw me. But yes. Episode 1 of season 2 is in, and then people all of a sudden start the articles of, do you need to watch season 1 Picard to understand season 2?
Probably
like,
not.
Probably not.
Yeah. I haven't read it because I like to avoid a lot of stuff. I've seen headlines about like I don't know if they're interviewing Stewart or Frakes or whoever about like TNG people to.
Oh, right. To bring back.
I mean, obviously you have Q and Guinan. I mean, so I mean, in a time travel back, I'm obviously not expecting.
Here's the ancestor of Geordie LaForge, who has sight and is played by LeVar Burton.
Well, and of course,
Darren.
Brent is still in the season for some reason.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I thought we were going to leave that behind,
But we see him in the trailer.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, why
and
is
he looks human, so
it's the same guy.
It's him, yeah.
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah.
So he's not playing Data. He's playing Soon, who is also, I forget, was he an android or he was...
No, he's a real person who was basically willing to kill himself, I guess, for the android planet, but I guess it's neither here nor there.
It seemed like they were like, last year, they were like, hey, Brent, come play Data one more time. And he's like, I'll do it if you give me a character that's not, I don't have to put the makeup on.
That I can actually be aged, which is not a bad deal.
It's fine. But then I thought, like, okay, we're over the android storyline, presumably. We don't know for sure.
So why is Soon even touching anything?
He had that planet with those robots.
Maybe he has to travel with Picard and like keep his systems in check and like.
Well, that's
like
what
a mechanic. He's the Knight Rider truck following Patrick Stewart around, keeping him.
That's what Evil Doctor's for. I thought.
Oh, Murder Doctor.
Yeah, Murder Doctor.
Man.
Yeah. How we really know our names.
Trailers, so,
I don't think I remember even seeing her in the trailer. I mean, I remember in the first trailer, she's there talking with, Seven and, what's her face? Sorry, I don't remember anyone's name.
Rafi?
But, yes, thank you.
Yeah, Rafi. Yeah.
So
who are getting a book together. Seven and Rafi. There's a, or at least the cover of it.
It's an audio drama.
Oh, an audio drama.
Wasn't there, a big push to get them, like, involved romantically? Or maybe there was some subtle stuff on the show that was, like, indicating that?
I'd heard that there was a writer's room discussion of, like, oh, what about this? And then they approached them both with that, and they both loved the idea. So that, I'm assuming, is coming in season 2, or at least more overtures in that direction.
So I guess
nobody wants to hook up with Murder Lady though,
because she'll kill you. She will kill you dead. I was going to ask you guys after the trailer, like, I have not, like, the trailer did not give me any sort of sense of where is this going. Like, what?
Are you talking about the latest one or all of them?
Yeah. There's all of them really, but the latest one specifically. There's like a lot of elements. Like Q is there, and time travel's there, and the Borg Queen is there, and Guinan is now there. But like, what story is?
I mean, I guess it's that. Well, I don't know. You can't, because I feel like Q probably didn't do it, but whatever. For whatever reason, time got changed, and they figure out that the point that it changed was in 2024. Which can we asterisk for a second? That did they think this was going to air in 2024? I wonder. Because like, when did you choose the year?
That's a long time between season 1 and 2. Though.
It's 2022. I mean, like, well, why would you do it in like 2 years from hence and not in this year?
Maybe because they don't know what crazy stuff's going to happen this year in real life, and they don't want to have, it not represented in their fictional show.
Well, no, I mean, the timeline's already broken anyway, so that wouldn't really.
Yeah, but anyway, that's so they use the Borg Queen to travel back in time.
Yeah, that the Borg Queen messed something up.
No, I got that she was just the time travel way.
But she's the one narrating, saying like it was just a small change in such and such year, and it undid your reality or whatever. I thought that was her talking.
So first things first. We have no idea how long the modern day stuff is going to take place. That could be one episode, or it could be the entire whole series. It doesn't seem like it is, because most of the trailers seem to take place in the future.
Yeah, but that doesn't really.
That's just the first episode. We've basically seen the whole first episode now.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know, and I don't want it to be a whole season in 2024. I think that would be the worst thing ever. Please don't do that. It's like spending a whole season in the Mirror Universe. Don't do that. Just don't do that.
You only go half a season, which is what they did.
Is Picard going to get inside like a car and then be like, computer, start engine?
No, that's what Seven. That's what Seven and Rafi are doing. That was in the first trailer.
That's right. Yeah. But the Borg Queen, I didn't get the same sense that you did, because if the Borg Queen wanted Picard to travel back in time, she could just send him back in time, right? Like, but they're doing the slingshot maneuver to go back in time in the trailer. So I'm like, I don't know that those two things are necessarily connected, or
well, to fix time, like that's the question: is who's breaking time, and they're fixing it, so they do the slingshot to go back in time.
But you also have Q in the trailer, meaning,
and he's in the present day. Maybe so I think he's explaining what's happening.
Yeah, I get the feeling Q is like the one that kept Picard from experiencing the change in time. and it's like, hey, I'm going to give you a chance to fix it.
And your pals, your new friends.
Yeah, it's just like the episodes where, well, actually, it's Q is acting as the temporal wake, like in
First
Contact, where otherwise, like, yeah, they would totally have been changed when the Borg went back in the past, and no one's there to save. But we need something that is
other than Guinan.
Well, but
Guinan will definitely know. Guinan will
the old Enterprise C
right
Guinan,
now.
yep.
She'll know something's wrong and something's weird, but.
Well, that's the other thing is we'll have, and obviously it seems like Earth is way more xenophobic. Like they have a defense shield around the entire planet,
right?
The hexagon shield, and because Picard seems like wake up, look outside of the sky, and see the glow of the shield. And it's like, oh yeah, that's not right.
Isn't that what they? Sorry, this is train of thought. Isn't that what the Earth has in Discovery Future?
I think it does. It doesn't maybe look the same, but it's like we're not supposed to have a defense shield for 1,000 years. But yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It's weird. It's just weird.
Well, and then Guinan, are we getting like Times Arrow vibes too? Like, is she going to help them? Because that's kind of also what happened in Times Arrow, where they go back in time and she is there. Oh, if they make Times Arrow references, because technically this would be the second time she meets him.
I think this is going to be present day for them, and I think it's just going to be she's going to cameo the first episode. Maybe she'll be in the last one.
No, but what I'm saying is, if Picard met Guinan in 18 whatever, this from Guinan's perspective, this is the second time she meets him in 2024.
No, but this isn't. I think her scene is in Picard's present.
Oh,
because I think
I'm not sure it's clear.
Yeah, Q says that something's changed. So who's Picard going to go to first to check in to see what's changed?
You're right.
Yeah, and she's operating
So Q is being the temporal wake, but of course we don't trust Q, so we're like, well, something's up. So go to Guinan, and she's like, oh yeah, my cat hands are tingling. I totally know that something's going on with Q.
I was just going to say, is there going to be some sort of clarification or background information or character development that we learn?
An apology for not inviting her to the Enterprise E.
Ooh, wow. Well, I would love it if Picard literally just walked in to the room Guinan is in. Is like, Guinan, what's the deal with you and Q? Just spell it all out. I need to know. Be like, it's a long story. I got time. My friends in the TV world have time to listen to the story.
I mean, I only got a few years left. I know I'm an android now, but
yeah, that's true. Well, maybe we'll. I don't know. I get a feeling they're going to kind of brush over the whole android thing, and he's just going to be Picard.
No, I think that when he goes back into 2024 and goes through a metal detector, it will go off.
But what's he made of? Polymer alloys and other things? Like he's not.
He also has a robot heart, by the way. Let's not forget that.
Well, not anymore. Well, now technically he still does have a robot heart, but
they kept the heart. That was sort of legacy to you.
Yeah.
And on the
he
side
went
of
from 5% Android to 95% Android.
on the side of it says, Dr. Pulaski was here.
Yeah, it's got like a KP on the side for Catherine Pulaski. Find her work.
It's just interesting because it's like, it feels like the trailer was like, let's throw everything in. And I'm like, I'm lost because like I said, there's like Brent Spiner's character is back.
Because we don't know the story.
Too many flashes of people.
These random people.
Yeah. And the space battles and then the Borg Queen.
Yeah, that Borg Queen, that was the left turn. It's like, why is she... Well, and my gut is telling me that the Borg Queen did something and she is the catalyst of why the time got messed up. But I don't know how that would be, and I don't know why. And I also don't know what the change is. The flashback kind of gave me the vibe that there was some young... Was there a Vulcan in the shot?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Well, sorry, go ahead. There is his Romulan... person, so I don't want to say housekeepers, but she's there. But it looks like she goes back in time with them for some reason.
Okay, yeah, because I got the feeling that like she went back in time and did some sort of injection on a kid, and that is what is going to unravel the future. That's the vibe I got, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I'm like, is this like a first
And that boy is Zachary Cochran, who will eventually grow up to... I don't know, maybe.
I thought it was Bell. Was it not? No, I'm kidding.
No, the Bell riots have already happened, right?
Okay.
I think it was 2020, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, no. Actually, no, we haven't caught up to the Bell Riots yet. So maybe that's why it's set in 24, because it is trying to overlap with the Bell Riots.
Oh, hey, Bell riots are in 2024.
That's why.
Oh man. Imagine.
And you meet Cisco. You guys don't even know Avery Brooks has been cast. Oh, wow.
You know, I would die if literally, it's not that they meet Cisco, it's that they literally...
They see a picture?
No. You have Jadzia and Cisco walking in the background of some shot. Like, it's obviously just doubles.
Yeah.
Because it's far
or
enough
digitally.
away,
You
blurry
can do
enough
it.
away.
Yeah.
Digitally. And they're just walking in a shot. And our heroes are there in the foreground, not knowing, oh my gosh, we would...
Picking up a signal.
Die.
Never mind. It disappeared.
I'm picking up a comm badge. That's really weird. in this
It is interesting. I mean, if
it's got to have something to do with
it
the Bell
can't be
Riots.
coincidental.
There's no other reason to do it at 24.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the storyline because, of course,
The one where
yeah,
they go back.
because I think Cisco and Bashir wake up and their comm badges have been taken. So it'd be funny if Picard's walking around and finds some people just walking around with 24th century comm badges, like just people that robbed them.
We see, but when they just start to wake up, we see the people like scurry away from them. So we see it's just transients who steal.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Picard and gang can just find the transients and be like, I wonder what they're doing with it.
I think you're saying Picard and or the gang are the ones who steal.
No.
Which would make no sense, but yeah.
At the very least, they would have to mention like that sort of civil unrest if this goes back to 2024.
Oh yeah, they got to mention the Bell Riots. They got to mention if they mentioned the. I'd love if they made a callback to the head of that network that Jadzia was working with.
Uh-huh. World War III is just around the corner.
Yeah, well, it is, right? I don't remember when it happens.
I think it is for them.
Yes, for them.
I mean, there's not much time. There's not much time between 2024 and 2068. Like,
World War III starts in 2026, so literally, a year and a half after this. So, interesting.
When they were fueled by drugs.
It could be something related to that too, though. It could like somebody, like Gabriel Bell or whatever, like somebody prevents World War III from happening, and they kill them or whatever.
If Picard sees Cisco or a picture of Gabriel Bell, he's got to recognize him, right?
Hey, I have one of his artifacts in my house.
That guy was a jerk to me, man.
Wait, did Cisco become a prophet and then go back in time? What is going on?
And then the Borg Queen is like, I briefly met his wife once, but that was...
O'Brien always said I was his favorite captain. Anyway, who's O'Brien? Doesn't matter.
So we need all of the fan joy for interactions with Cisco and
company.
Oh man,
friends.
Yeah, that would be. We need some sort of reference. Yeah, because I cannot believe that they would go to 24.
Like I said, that's a purposeful year.
It is a purposeful year. Yeah.
The only other mention of 2024 in canon is from the episode The High Ground. And that is when...
Ireland?
Ireland is unified, so...
oh my god.
Maybe not everything matches up exactly right with, actual...
No, double down. Everything. We're going to have the Bell Riots and Ireland.
A lot of social unrest. Trust me for that to happen.
Yeah. So, but interesting stuff. Yeah, I mean... Here's the thing. I agree. It would seem super specific for them to pick 2024. I also don't have a ton of faith that these people know their canon super duper well. So I'm a little
there was
nervous.
The Bell Riots in 2024. Oh, we should have looked that up before we picked the year.
That would have been nice to use. Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm sure they do. But I'm just obviously it can't be anything too like this big event happens in 2024 because I mean like. Picard Season 4 will air in 2024. It's not, the far future,
it'd be interesting if because they've come back in time, things have they change things, and the Bell riots get pushed like 8 years or something. Like they still happen, but they've changed the timeline. Like I could see that happening, and because they have to kind of.
It's weird. All this stuff about Khan happened in the 90s, but because we did the thing, it didn't happen yet. So, but it's still gonna. Look out!
I was thinking they kill someone who prevents World War III. Which it's like it's kind of like a twist on like you know what I'm saying, like the
Edith Keeler, like the
right
Guardian of Forever.
They kill the person, whatever, and somebody, and then
the child. There's some sort of child,
right? Yeah.
But someone did point out apparently on Doug Drexler's Facebook page that the wrestling poster that's used in both that episode, the TOS episode, and in the DS9 episode that we just talked about, it's that wrestling poster. It was also can be seen in the Picard teaser of when Picard's beaming up.
Speaking of posters, there's a lot of still imagery in the teaser that is familiar to us, right? We get the apparently that one thing in the back of the bar that Guinan's at is actually from her quarters in Generations,
right?
And I think Picard has the famous D shot thing painting.
Oh, he's got a gold, but he also there's a golden either C or D model on a bookshelf.
I don't think he'd have a C
unless time has changed. It's hard to tell if this is in the time changed moment.
And then
oh no, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's the Enterprise D, and there's like a bunch of weapons firing. Like it's a painting he has.
But I'm not talking about that. There's actually like a bookcase with a golden, kind of like the Stargazer-esque model on it, and people are kind of trying to identify it. But, yeah, but there's the painting, like the one in his like the one in his ready room, but it's got like a million
fire everything.
Fly. Yeah, it's armed to the teeth. The warship Enterprise. What can it be?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, interesting idea, I guess. We've already seen what a warship Enterprise D would be, but I guess this would be significantly different in some way.
Well, there's also the inside, the in-jokes on Guinan where, because I'm thankful, again, for the internet, because it happened too fast, I couldn't read it, but when he goes to meet her, she is on Forward, like, Avenue or Boulevard, and her location is 10. Her
street
bar
number,
Mm-hmm.
her house number. So lives at 10 Forward.
Yeah,
that's kind of dumb. I mean, to me, it's like you got to put a little subtlety in there. You can't just have it be that, like, because then she's just sad because she's been thinking about her last.
Well, then get picked up for the Enterprise E bartender. I'd like it to explain that. I mean, she got invited to the wedding for Riker. Don't get me wrong, but.
That's true. She did. But are we going to see her third husband? You know, or
how many? She's done more than that, I think, at this point.
Or she's like 10.
I stopped at whatever. Yeah.
Do we think that the Borg Queen is just upset that at the end of Picard they just landed the Borg cube or crashed it or whatever? She's just mad about that, or what is her angle here?
Well, it depends on what time she is from. Like, what's going on? Like, is she...
Also,
timeless?
7 has her implant removed, right?
That's because she changes the future, yeah.
Oh, do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
When the future wave hits her, she...
No longer was Borg.
Oh. But then she was aware of it, because she was like, what?
Yeah, I know. Because I think...
Through the power of Q.
Yes. So, the power of Q.
I honestly feel Q is there to just keep people's minds intact.
Like, well, it's just like, it's just like all good things where the Continuum was doing the test, but Q was sort of making a spin on that.
Okay. Did 7 meet Q? Was there a Q episode with 7?
Yes. Well, remember, because Q's son, Q, had her naked at one point in the engineering.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember you, terrible parent.
Are they going to make reference that Q has a kid?
Can we get Q, who's now like who's the actor who's like a grown man?
I don't know. Why are they? I don't know.
Bring back Susie Platt.
Still single, Jean-Luc? Even I have a kid. Come on now.
And then he like pops him in. He's like, wait, Dad, what? Pops him out.
I love that.
He's like, with Captain Janeway and winks at 7 or whatever. Yeah.
She's like, that is a fallacy.
But I do. It's interesting how it does seem to be like, and I'm not coming. I think it'll be interesting that not a complaint, but a thing about the end of season 1 Picard is that it was open possibilities. Like there, the crew was on the ship, and we're like, engage, and we're like, we're engaged to where, sir? Yeah. Like we don't, whatever. But like, it seems that we're gonna have like the gang gets back together first episode, because it seems like everyone's on the 3 wins.
It's 6 months later.
Yeah,
and they've all been
because Picard's on Earth.
Which would be cool if Q kept all of their memories intact, but they have so they're like, what is going on? And so and then we have the gang get back together scene.
Yeah,
but
they're like, what's going on, Picard?
It's not Q's MO to include other people. He likes to help Picard through these challenges, but he never helps the people around him. Like in End of All Good Things is what I was going to say. All Good Things. Only Picard knows there's something going on.
That's true.
And
but in Cupid, he made the Robin Hood needs his merry men. So
yeah, that's fair. But I don't know, man.
It's hard. We know all the players. We just don't know the sequence at all. We can't tell. And like you said, this could all be from the first episode, or
I think it mostly is, which is fine. I get it. They don't want to.
I bet they're holding one person, 1 or 2 people.
Jordy.
I'm thinking probably maybe 2. Like one mainstream
Worf.
character. Yeah, Worf. That'd be interesting. One mainstream character, like
and
probably
then like tertiary or secondary,
and one like Hugh level character where we kind of didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? Barkley would be cool. That would be awesome. But who do you guys, if we could get whoever we wanted, who would be?
So who's our tertiary character?
And they could be Voyager characters now too, because we got Icheb. Didn't expect him.
Wow.
Kinda.
Well, I mean,
the eyes have it.
Just saying. Harry Kim could show up.
Lieutenant Harry Kim. Oh, congratulations! You made a slight promotion in the 30 years since.
I'm sure there's some secrets that they're hiding.
I'm sure there are.
I mean, I'm curious because Picard's back home, or at least back in France. Whether he considers that home. But anyway, we'll get into that philosophy discussion. But I wonder what Picard is his path is doing. What's his purpose now?
Yeah, that's the kind of tricky thing. Is like
he was sort of
wrapped up
in exile, self-exile, and now he's a free man.
Is he back in the Federation? Is he back in Starfleet? Is he, how is all that going? And
no effing way. Sorry, I assume that's what they said when he.
And then, are his Romulan companions going to go with him on the adventure or
Let's
not?
Hope so, because they're delightful.
They're so delightful. Yeah.
But and I mean, I'm not arguing for like a Bajoran-like storyline with DS9. But without knowing anything, and that's what we're doing here. We know that. But without knowing anything, I'm a little disappointed that Romulan storyline just. We're done. I'm like,
it does feel kind of just done.
I mean, there's a lot to that. I thought. I mean, maybe not a lot, but there was, that was still something to play with. Still.
Well, that was the same. I mean, that was one of the big issues with Picard season 1 was we had this Romulan through line, we had this Borg through line, we had this android through line, and it kind of really only ended up one of those storylines. It was all about the androids in the end, and the Borg stuff and the Romulan stuff was just set dressing. So I don't know what they're going to pick up and move forward. It seems to be the Borg element in this part, but who knows? This could just all be the same thing for season 2, where it's like Q shows up for a minute and then we never deal with him again, and that's just it.
So guys, I think what this means is Picard season 1 rewatch.
Oh boy!
Is there some YouTuber who's recapped it in 10 minutes? Because that would be. That's all I.
Well, I'm trying to. I forget how it ended. Like in other words. Like, I'm forgetting everyone's name. The Romulan boy. Like, why is he still with them? Because he was there to because this was what's that phrase for, they were going to lose, and so he has
to live.
Yeah, but he was, he only goes on
candor.
Yeah, they only go on missions where they can't work, whatever they call it. But they finished. So like, doesn't his code, have him float somewhere else, kung fu style, or I don't know.
It's just
I don't know.
It's just Cruise being Cruise, I guess.
That'd be funny. It'd be funny if like he just like, no, Picard, my path is a different journey, and then he like leaves, and then the Romulans come in and like join, and we're all like, yay! Left the character we didn't care about and bring the character we did.
think we saw him for a second in one of the trailers. I can't remember what he was. I remember him looking a little, not jostled, but a little more informal than we usually see him. Hair all askew. But,
I wonder if he's going to have a sword, and he's going to sword people with it.
Yeah, in 2024, because, not a lot of sword people.
Oh my gosh, guys. If
what crazy headband will he be wearing in 2024?
No, I'm thinking, can we go a little Galaxy Quest, and when they arrive in 2024, they are in San Diego Comic-Con area and walk through, because, oh man, I would love that.
Something I was thinking about is Picard, the first season, and now the second season, it seems, doesn't really have any, other than the Romulans, have like traditional weird Star Trek aliens. Like, all the crew is human, basically. And it's like nobody's in like real face makeup, except the Romulans. They have their ears, but that's it.
And then Seven does her,
And Seven does her thing, but even like, not only do we not have them generally, even the secondary character they don't there's no Klingons in it. There's no, Ferengi. We don't get to we don't know anybody.
That's true.
It's so weird. It's like really like a kind of a human centric show, which I guess is fine, but I wish there was more representation of the other stuff going on.
I mean, she has to do her android makeup. I'm kidding. There's no android makeup. Because she doesn't even wear contacts, I presume. It's just her.
Yeah, I don't know. That's true. There's no. Well, but it's also not a Federation ship. It's not.
I mean, whatever, but it's still an active.
I'm sure it's a Federation ship. It's not a Starfleet ship.
Not a Starfleet ship.
Yeah.
It's still an active universe. We should still bump into these species. We didn't see one Klingon in Picard, I don't think. Maybe on Starship City Rag, maybe, but I don't remember it.
I don't think we did.
And it makes me wonder, and this isn't me having to go at anyone, but it makes me wonder if whatever they show has to match with Discovery's makeup. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, could you show a Ferengi that looks more like
that's true. Maybe that's why they don't want to show
Legacy
a Ferengi
versus a Discovery Ferengi, and
that's a good point.
Andorian or a Klingon.
It would have to match the current or the prime, the 90s Trek, because it's literally only 10 years in.
But I don't think they don't feel constrained by that. I don't think.
I think
that's the answer. The answer is of why there are no Ferengi and Klingons is we don't want to have to reinvent that makeup and lock what that looks like
reinvent
until we absolutely have to.
Okay. I mean, I guess, or they could just do the same makeup, I guess, but I mean, that would be easy enough to do. I don't know why they would have to reinvent the wheel on those ones, because it's not like Picard doesn't know what Klingons, and if they get Worf back, it's going to be weird if they try to make them look like crazy different. People are going to get upset.
I mean,
that's true.
They might be. I mean, I'm not saying that's a real reason, but that's something to think about. I mean, whatever. I'm not having a weird old fan.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
They're going to change it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we say it's easy to just keep it the same, but it's like that. It's not like there's a Ferengi headdress sitting off to the side ready to go. Like, they're going to have to make whatever they make from scratch. So, of course, it's going to change slightly. That's just. I
mean, changing slightly is not the problem. I don't think anybody would have a problem with them changing Ferengi slightly. I think the problem is that they changed them like to a crazy amount, a crazy degree that they wouldn't change naturally within 1,000 years. Anyways, this is the same conversation that that Enterprise supposedly fixed about the Klingons, and it's like, in a way, it doesn't matter because it's just stupid makeup for a stupid alien head. But in the other hand, if you're having the same characters interact with the same things,
how many times did we talk about in Discovery, like early Discovery, like how all they needed to do was when all the houses gathered on the Klingon planet, you had some that looked like TOS, some that looked like TNG, and some that looked like the Discovery Modern. Boom. It's just by house. Like, problem solved, but whatever.
I don't know.
All right. Well, Star Trek Picard is only like a month and a week or two away. Yeah. So it's almost here, but we'll definitely give it a shot. We'll give it a shot and see what story we're going to get.
Hang on. Who just real quick, who challenged the season 1 rewatch?
I did.
That was Philip.
That was Philip?
I'm going to do it. I will do it.
All right. I'll do it too then. Yeah. I'll do it too. just because.
Look, there were more good than bad. I think,
I mean, maybe, but I'll probably just get frustrated. But I will. I think I'll do it just because I'd like to be caught up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that did happen.
And then we'll laugh when the first 2 episodes of Picard make no mention to any of the events in the entire first season.
Yeah.
Feel my pulse. Yep, I'm a human. But I thought wizard.
Wait.
All right. Well, Philip, if someone wanted to find you and figure out what percentage of robot you are, where would they
It's my
find you online?
favorite BuzzFeed quiz. They can find me on Twitter at NCPublicServant.
And Daniel, if someone wanted to find you and probe your thoughts on the Bell riots, where would they find you?
They could find me on Twitter at WhatUpDan. That's the number 1, not the word. As in, I'm pretty sure Twitter might be responsible for the Bell riots, or at least partially.
And if someone wanted to find me and talk about my desire for a Gabriel Bell cameo, they can find me on Twitter, Instagram under username Dr. Sci-Fi, DRSCIFI. Well, I'm Darren Moser.
I'm Philip Gilfus.
I'm Daniel Prue.
Stranded here on City Alpha 3 in time.